In this story, you will see Jake's adventure with a magical parrot reveals the true meaning of treasure. Once upon a time, in a quiet little town, there lived a 15-year-old boy named Jake. Jake was full of curiosity and loved exploring the dense woods near his house, always hoping to find something extraordinary. One warm summer evening, he decided to venture deeper than usual. As he walked among the tall trees, he suddenly heard a strange sound, a loud squawk, almost like someone calling him. Looking up, he spotted a magnificent parrot perched on a low branch. Its feathers were a stunning mix of green, red, blue, and gold. Jake was mesmerized. Parrots were rare in his town, and this one looked like it had flown in from an enchanted island. "Hello, beautiful bird," Jake whispered, not wanting to scare it away. To his astonishment, the parrot tilted its head, stared at him, and squawked, "Treasure! Treasure awaits the brave." Jake blinked, hardly believing his ears. Did you just speak?" he asked, barely able to contain his excitement. The parrot squawked again, "Follow me! Treasure for those who dare." With a quick flutter of its wings, the parrot took off, flying low enough for Jake to follow. Heart-pounding, Jake decided to trust the mysterious bird and set off behind it. The parrot led Jake deeper into the woods than he'd ever ventured before, through winding paths and past tall, ancient trees with thick, twisted branches. The deeper they went, the denser and darker the forest became. The parrot occasionally stopped, waiting for Jake to catch up, as though it were guiding him on a sacred mission. Finally, they arrived at a hidden glade, a small clearing surrounded by towering trees and bathed in a magical glow from the setting sun. The parrot landed on a huge gnarled root and squawked, "Beneath the root lies your fortune, but only the kind-hearted may claim it." Jake hesitated, feeling a mix of excitement and caution, but his curiosity was stronger than his fear. He knelt down and began to dig with his hands, brushing away leaves and dirt. After a few moments, his fingers struck something hard and cold. Jake carefully cleared away more dirt and soon unearthed a small, ancient wooden chest. With trembling hands, he lifted the lid, and there, inside, lay a breathtaking treasure: golden coins, sparkling jewels, and a crumpled, old parchment. Jake's eyes widened at the sight of the riches, but he was equally curious about the parchment. Carefully, he unrolled it, revealing faded writing in elegant, swirling script. "True treasure lies not in gold, but in the kindness you share." The parrot hopped closer, watching him intently. "Take only what you need," it whispered, "and share the rest with those in need." Jake looked back at the treasure, feeling a sudden pang in his heart. He could take all the gold and keep it for himself, but the parrot's wise words echoed in his mind. After a moment's thought, he decided to take only a small handful of coins and a single gem, enough to help his family with their needs. He knew his family would be overjoyed, but he also felt a responsibility to honor the message on the parchment. With care, Jake closed the chest and gently buried it again beneath the roots, leaving the rest of the treasure behind. The parrot watched him, its eyes full of approval, and then it took off, its bright feathers flashing as it disappeared into the trees. On his way back, Jake felt a deep sense of peace. He arrived home and shared his coins with his family, who were astonished but incredibly grateful. But he didn't tell anyone about the parrot or the hidden treasure. It felt like his own special secret. In the days that followed, Jake used the little wealth he had taken to help his family and even shared a bit with friends who needed it. Each time he gave, he remembered the parrot's words: "True treasure lies in kindness. As for the treasure in the whispering woods, some say that the bright parrot still appears to kind-hearted souls, guiding them to the hidden treasure and leaving them with a lesson in generosity. Morale. True wealth isn't in riches, but in the kindness we share.